So I've been playing with the Lapel series a little bit lately. I've never been a huge fan of the Lapel series, mostly because I really wanted to get my fundamentals down, right? My basic Jiu-Jitsu where it was effective in no-gi and in a gi. And now as I've gotten my game to this point, I've now started to kind of open up with the Lapel. So what I would tell anybody is if you're going to play Lapel guard, you need to have a pretty good understanding of the entire guard system. Your open guard, your spider guard, your delahiva, your reverse delahiva, your butterfly, your closed guard. Because if you don't have a good guard to start with, you're going to get passed with the Lapel series. And I've noticed that even with my guard, I'm still making mistakes when I play the Lapel guard and getting passed. Okay? It's because that my guard's effective enough to stop the initial passing and then to start feeding the Lapel. So just be aware of most of the other guards before you just jump into the Lapel stuff. Okay? But this is some stuff that I've been working on that I've had a lot of success with lately. And you guys can watch and see what you think. So. So the biggest thing is, if you want to play Lapel guard, just tell your opponent to take their Lapel out before the match.
Easy.
Okay? So the big thing is when you start playing the Lapel guard, you can't get past right when you start getting the person's lapel off. So that's why I like playing your butterfly guards, right? Making sure that your feet can go on your opponent, making sure that your feet can go on the lapel, okay, is important. So let's turn this way. All right? So I've been doing a lot like the spider guard, right? And then the lapel, okay? But the reverse delahiva setup is probably my most effective lapel right now. So when I come over, right? So if you notice, I'm gonna side over, all right? And then this foot's gonna come under, and I'm gonna get to my reverse delahiva, all right? Now, with the reverse delahiva, it's really important that my butt is on the outside of his foot, okay? So if my butt's on the outside of his foot, my reverse delahiva comes in, all right? And then I have this, and then my foot's gonna go on his stomach, okay? So now, I wanna control his posture as much as possible. This is giving me a lot of success with taller people that won't let me play spider guard, etc. All right? So this is gonna come around, my foot's gonna drop down, and I'm gonna grab right here, okay? If I don't get enough lapel right here, all right, I grab here and I pull it down, and then I feed it to this hand, so that I have my reverse delahiva and the grip on his collar, okay? And I'll do this as well sometimes. But what I'm looking for, okay, is to make sure that this leg doesn't come out, all right, no matter what. So he can move it around, right? It'll be stuck here. Now, I want to get this grip, okay? As soon as I get this grip, no matter what, whether it's grabbing my gi, whether it's doing whatever, I'm going to swim this over, and then I'm going to hook my toe above, and I want to make sure that he can't circle his hand out, so I'm going to come down right here, okay? So now I have one entire side of his body stuck. So what I want to do now is I want to dump him on his side. So I'm going to turn my shin in, and I'm going to dump him. All right, so we'll scoot him over this way. Now, unless you're a brown or black belt, you can't just come up on the bicep. Okay, so once I dump him, it's important that I don't just sit on his bicep. All right, unless you're a brown or black belt or the tournament settings of wherever you're competing. Now, I'm gonna grab the lapel by his neck, all right? And I'm going to drop to my side and I'm gonna bring my leg out. Okay, my leg comes out and then it comes back for the backside butterfly, all right? Now, together I'm gonna kick this down and I'm gonna come up. so that I have his leg completely trapped. All right? So, otherwise, right, I can come up into Brandon's guard, okay, here. All right? I would prefer not to go into the opponent's guard, but sometimes it just depends on when you knock him over and what the scramble is doing. So come up. All right? So, we get here, we play the spider guard, right? All my lapel stuff lately has been setting up by doing the spider guard so that I'm not getting my guard passed, all right? So when I'm gonna set the spider guard in, I'm gonna go up with this foot, and then I'm gonna scoot my hips off to the side. So it's like I wanna step up and to the side, drop, all right? Kick down, and then switch, right here, all right? So once we get this, if we need more of the lapel, we pull, we switch here, all right? And then we throw the reverse delahiva in, or
Lasso.
the lasso, yeah. All right? So now, let's say we can't get this hand, okay? He pulls it out, whatever reason it is, all right? So now, this leg is gonna swing, and then I'm gonna put my double X in, okay? So now once I get this, I'm gonna turn it, just like this, okay? Once we come under, we're gonna grab the pants, and the knee's gonna slide out, okay? And then we're gonna come up. Straight to the back. All right. So, the big thing, even with spider guard, okay, no matter what, is you have to get your hips to move to the side. All right? So I get them to move right to the side, and then I put the reverse delahiva in, okay? When I'm ready, switch, drop the foot for a second, foot comes back in to protect, under, all right? So, we are looking for this sleeve right here, all right? Whether it's maybe it's grabbing my leg and it's pushing it up, so then we're gonna strip it, and then we're gonna come over, right? Then we're gonna dump it, okay? So, as soon as we dump, grab the lapel, clear the leg over, and then come up. All right, so switch, hook, clear, over, swing. We can't get this arm, he pulls it back. Whatever the reason is, we switch our double X, switch. All right. So that's just some of the lapel stuff that I've been playing with lately, and send me a message or give me some feedback.